Hi everyone. Finally, I'm making this video. I found something amazing about 3 years ago, and I've been studying it hardcore, several hours, maybe 8 hours a day sometimes for 3 years hardcore. And I found something that's very interesting, and I want to share with all you beautiful people out there. I got so many friends that are way better person than I am. Personality, gentle, family, same thing. And I'm lazy. I'm just an average person, but they're very nice, and I want to share with them. Okay, so without any time to waste, let's get right into it. Basically, okay, if I told you I have something that can predict the future, like Tesla stock tomorrow, or your child's future, what happens to you, what's in the future, what's happening with all this war chaos. This basically has a record of uh, uh, incredible accuracy, 0% fail, 100% accurate. So basically, like if I told you tomorrow's Tesla stock would go up 4% and it goes up, all my friends would think, hey, you're lucky. The second day I told you the Tesla stock will go up 7.5%, it goes up. The third day, the fourth day, by 1 week, you'd all freak out, right? Are you crazy? How'd you know all that? How'd you know the future? How'd you know? That's crazy, right? But if I told you the Tesla stock every day for a whole month, all my friends would be super rich and they would love me. I'd be their new best friend, right? But not just 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Everybody, all my friends would be billionaires by then. But but without just 3 months, it goes all the way up to not 1 year, but 5 years straight. If I guess this Tesla stock 5 year straight every day, amazing, with 100% accuracy, that's what this is. More than 2,000 predictions all came true. You just don't know about it because you're too busy with your family and work and stuff like that. So I wanted to share. I studied it like around 3 years, so I want to share it. Okay. Basically, this has more than 2,000 predictions that came true, and it has a prediction about the future. Okay. It's going to tell you. It doesn't tell you about Tesla stocks, but it tells you what happens to the country, about war, what happened everywhere, and people. It talks about amazing things that just intrigued me, and I got sucked into it. The more and more I study, the more accurate it is, and the more truthful it is. And I have peace with this. I have so much knowledge, and I know where life comes from, and all these beautiful things that this describes in here. And I'll share it with you a little bit. Okay, that's why I'm making this video. Um, First of all, you should be shocked at the fact that I have something in here that has predicted more than 2,000 accurate, 100% accurate future predictions. Okay, and it describes exactly how the Earth will end, pretty much. Okay, but there's a way out of it. It kind of ends, but you can go. It'll continue, but you can be part of the continuation. I mean, it's really beautiful. So I want to share with you. There's a peaceful way out of it. Okay, it predicts in the future bad, terrible things that will happen. Right now, you see on the news is nothing. It'll be worse. Okay, much comparable, but there's an escape route. There's a way to escape all that, and it doesn't cost 10 grand. I mean, 50 grand, 1 million, or anything like that. Okay, basically, what this says is toward the end of the Earth period, the humanity, toward the end of it, there will be a specific 7 year peace treaty. Israel will sign a 7 year peace treaty. Okay, basically, they hate each other. Israel and the Middle East, it's total war, chaos, right? But this states one of the predictions is Israel is going to sign a 7 year peace treaty. I've been studying it 3 years, and it's right in front of our nose. Okay, 5 years ago, Israel signed the Abraham Accord, and just in the Gaza war, the peace treaty, lots of Middle East countries accepted. The only problem was Iran. Iran doesn't really like Israel; they're enemies. So kind of worried about that last year. But it looks like after they get bombarded, maybe about year and a half, uh, they Iran probably will want a peace treaty with Israel because Israel is not just winning this war 100%. They're getting bombarded. They're getting clobbered, missiles everywhere. But anyways, basically, it predicts a 7 year in the near future. Israel will sign a 7 year, a seven specific seven is what this predicts. 7 year peace treaty, and as soon as they sign that, what you're going to see is You're gonna see like fire everywhere. Pretty much the whole earth burning with fire, just trees, all the grass burning. 1 out of 3 trees all burn. That's what's gonna happen as soon as Israel signs the 7 years peace treaty, and then it's gonna probably happen within the first year. So in the second year, probably it says a big meteor, probably a mountain. It says mountain on fire. It's like a big meteor on fire will fall to the ocean, and 1/3 of animals will die. Ocean life will die. 1/3. So much fish in there, they're all gonna die. Okay, and 1/3 of the ocean is gonna turn to blood, and the sun and the moon will turn dark and lose 30% of the light. It's gonna be terrible. There's gonna be no food. It's gonna be terrible. Terrible is what it says, but there's a way out of it, and I'll tell you at the end. Okay. So basically, uh, terrible things are going to happen. So like when the whole earth pretty much burns down, there's the oceans, all the islands are sunk or something. It's going to be terrible. But before that, there's going to be 10 countries. Right before this prediction it says, right before Israel signs a 7 year peace treaty, 10 countries, pretty much the most powerful countries, 10 countries will unite, make a group like United Nations, like 100 countries or whatever, 100, 200. 10 countries are going to unite and they're going to vote. Okay. 10 countries are going to unite and they're going to have one president. Okay. They're going to give their power to one president. And this president is going to make them sign a 7 year peace treaty. No more war. Let's have peace, is what that one guy is going to say. But right before that, what's going to happen is it describes a country super, super wealthy, okay, military dominance around the world. It describes a country, okay, dominance around the world. It controls the economic. It's a very wealthy economic hub. Okay, it's a world trading center. I mean, like people make all over the globe make items to sell to this country. Pretty much maybe 40 or 50% of their products. This country consumes all of it. It controls, influences culture around the world. Uh, Pretty much like rock and roll, Hollywood. Everybody wants to be like this country, very rich, and it seems like. And then pretty much what it also describes is this country is very proud. It controls other presidents. So basically, there's a lot of detail in it, full description. And basically, I studied it for about a year on that, and I studied this for about 3 years. And I found out that that country, okay, what this says is that country will burn with fire in 1 hour, okay? And I believe, don't be, it's not to scare you, okay? That is America, okay? America will probably, there's thousands of, I've listened to thousands of articles and videos and documentation everywhere, and there's thousands of them. So I want you guys to all do your research. For me, it's 99.999% it's America after studying it 3 years, okay? 1 year hardcore on just on America blowing up in 1 hour. This says America, it doesn't say America, but it says Mystery Babylon, a country that will dominate the world. Uh, this described the Roman Empire, Persian Empire, Greece Empire, Babylon Empire, all the world powers have been described exactly as accurate, perfectly in here. That's one of the 2000 prophecies, like that one of the 2000 predictions that came through. So basically, this predicts at the end times. This is at the end times right here. It's right in front of our nose. It's at the end times. It says that a superpower, like total controlling the world, everything, trade and everything, this country blows up in 1 hour with fire. And that's America. And I believe that's going to happen probably. This is my personal feeling. After studying it hardcore, my personal feeling is it'll probably happen this year. And so I am actually getting my passport probably maybe a couple of weeks because I expedited it. And finally, I'm getting my passport after 32 years. It expired 22 years ago. So finally, I went to City Hall. I got it. I applied for it, so it should be coming soon. Uh, I've also studied the worst places to be in World War III, the best place to be, safest place to be in World War III, and stuff like that. And then that description in here describes everything. And It tells you not only, it doesn't tell you about Tesla stocks and stuff like that, or Vegas, whatever, but it tells you exactly what will happen to your family. Okay, it tells you what will happen to Earth. Okay, so I've studied it, and the more I studied it, the more I love it. Okay, and there's a way out of it. Okay, listen, and it's free. I teach you a peaceful way to get out of it. Okay, I'm gonna show you what this is. It's amazing. Okay, what this says. Okay, after you die, it's not over. Okay, it tells you how the Earth was exactly made. Okay, okay, how Earth was made, how the Earth will pretty much end. At the end times. That's what we call it. And basically, because of this, we have 7 days a week. You know why? Does anybody know why we have 7 days a week? Because of this. You know why this is the year 2026? Because of this. Okay? About 2 billion, 3 billion, like almost 33% of the world population believes in this. Okay? You just don't know it because you never studied it. So go study it. Okay, just click on it, YouTube, watch it in your break time, lunchtime. Just check it out with your family and stuff like that, or share my video. Okay? Just share. If you're lazy, like I am, or a procrastinator, and you don't want to do the research, don't do it. Just tell your friend, hey, Jose, John, Susan, can you do the research? Check out this video. Hey, it's crazy. Check it out, brother. Let them do it. There's people that do, and then they'll give you the information. So share it, okay? I'm not interested in making a couple of pennies on a YouTube channel. I'm doing it for your own good, honestly, sincerely, from my heart, okay? I need to share this, okay? What's going to happen is America is going to pretty much blow up in fire, okay? Lots of people say it's pretty much nuclear, okay? So I believe it, and then there's a reason why it's going to blow up in 1 hour. Okay, there's a lot of bad things that this country did, so it's getting punished, pretty much. Karma, uh, if you think of it. And basically, that's it. So everybody study it, and then go do your research, and then I'll make my next video a little more interesting. Why America will burn in 1 hour? Why I think it's America. This describes a country at the end times right now, and it described famine, hunger, like disease, pestilence, people hungry everywhere, wars, rumors of war, and terrible things are going to happen. So what's going to happen? And basically, I'm going to repeat this one more time. 10 countries will form, and they'll give authority to one president, and he's going to control the world last 7 years. Okay, and before that, one superpower. There's going to be a reset, is what I think. Okay, there's going to be a reset of this world. Okay, geopolitical reset. Okay, everything. This one superpower just blows up, gone. And I think I believe who destroyed Babylon in like 500 BC. I'm not sure, but anyways, who destroyed Babylon Empire? One of the greatest empires in the world history, the first big empire, Persia. Who destroys America? The mystery Babylon described in here, the big Babylon. Uh, it'd be a kind of funny. It'd be a coincidence if Persia destroyed it, right? Which is Iran currently today. So everybody, go do your research, and this is for okay, I'll let you know, okay? Without any time to waste, I'll let you know what this incredible thing is. It's the Holy Bible, okay? The Bible has everything I need in life. Everything great. It tells you nice things. Honor your mom and dad. Don't kill. Uh, don't don't bear false witness to friends. It only tells you good things. Be loving to your neighbors, your friends, and sacrifice your life for other friends. Beautiful things. And this compares, and you know what it says? Your life does not end here. Okay? It compares your life. Remember, I said it has more than 2,000 accuracies. See this book right here? About 30% of it is prophecy. Tells you what happens in the future. Okay? About 30% of it. So it'll tell you beautiful things, and it has more prophecies, okay, than anything. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm not trying to sell religion here. I'm telling you what's true, okay? If Buddhism, I studied a little bit of Islam, Buddhism here and there, but they don't have anything comparable, not even close to this, okay? So it says, basically, There's a lot of fact in here. You check out the fact and then you'll believe it. Okay? And it says after you die, you will not end your life will not stop. Okay? You'll be judged. Exactly judged is what it says. Okay? Upon your deeds and your belief. Okay? So basically this Holy Bible says lots of beautiful things. Okay? It tells you about the future, exact ending right here of how Earth will end. Okay, exactly. So I studied that. Thousands of sermons. Billy Graham, Joyongi, Pastor, Moksanim, famous Korean man. I've heard thousands of them. Okay, and there's about maybe 2% of you out there that know this exactly what I'm saying right now. Okay, you just need to go do your research for about 2 weeks. You'll know right away. Okay, the more you get into it, the more you will know that America will blow up with fire. I believe, hypothetically, I'm not sure, but my personal feeling probably this year, because it describes war, rumors of war, famine, hunger, and birth pains at the end times. Do you know how many people go to sleep hungry every night? Mommy, I'm so hungry. Oh, mommy, daddy, brother, everybody, grandma, everybody hungry. About 820 million people around the world go to sleep every night hungry. 820 million. 1 out of 11 is hungry. Okay, that describes everything at the end times. Everything here true. I mean, there's thousands of items that I could tell you about, but I don't have time. I don't want to waste your time. So go do your own research. I said to you, I told you exactly what's true. Okay, if you want it, you know what it says? It says get out of Mystery Babylon, which is my personal feeling. 99.99% America. It says you study it, you'll know it. Okay, it says get out of her unless you want to be punished with the same sin that it caused. Okay? So if you don't want to get punished, and this says get out. It orders you to get out. Okay? So I'm moving out. Okay? I'd like to move out with all you guys together. Okay? Basically, if we move out, just think about it. Okay, if I'm wrong, this is what happens. AGI comes out in 3 years. 70% of jobs will be lost in about 3-4 years. Okay, after AGI comes out, 10 years later, they'll start killing off. Humanity will be obsolete. We'll be the second smartest species on Earth. Okay, so when that happens, humanity will be dead. They're gonna kill off all the humans. Okay, robots. It's like we're fighting Terminator, but they're gonna be a billion times smarter. Arnold Schwarzenegger fought with the dumb, the aliens, whatever. But anyways, basically, that's what's gonna happen. So if I'm wrong about this, humanity will decease in about 10 years, 12, 13 years. That means your children will not grow up to be 80 or 100. Okay? We're at the end times. Okay? I know it. Everyone knows it. Even non-Christians feel it. Something is off right now. Everything that's happening right now has been described in the Bible. It tells you exactly how it ends. Maybe like 15 pages. I studied 15 pages back and forth, here, there, for about 3 years. And about 3 years. Because I heard how Earth was formed. Adam and Eve, Apple, everybody, non-Christians even know that. Basically, that's the story that I want to say. And if you study it, you'll know it. So it's scary, but it's free. Okay? How do you escape from this? Okay, look. The Bible, God describes your life. Okay? God describes your life as a vapor. If you get a cigarette, how long does it last? 3 seconds? Okay, I asked ChatGPT and it said 3 seconds is a vapor. So God says your life is only 3 seconds. Don't worry about your flesh. Don't worry about too much worldly things. Somebody slaps you here, turn your other cheek, let them slap you here. If your neighbor needs help, go die for them. Don't worry. Help everyone, be loving is what it says. Because this right here is not the ending. People try to suck out every nickel and dime. Everybody hurt people, kill people for money. Right? This Bible says, the Holy Bible says, don't do that. Because your life is only 3 seconds. We have future eternity to go. And it says, okay, when you go to heaven, it's going to be 24-hour light. Okay? We're not going to be hungry. We could eat if we want. Okay, we can taste. Okay, we're going to recognize our friends and family. We're going to recognize people up there. Okay, and then there's free food and free rent, free room. Jesus said before he went up, my Father has many, many mansions and he has many, many rooms, and I'm going up to prepare a room for you guys. Okay? If you believe in it, it's very easy. You want to go to heaven? I'll tell you how. Number one, try to read the Bible every day. Just read the Bible every day. I read a little verse here and there every day. I got a Bible app. Just go to Bible app and just download it and check it out. You know, for those Christians, you need to repent right now. If you're gonna die here in America, end is coming. You better start repenting really hard. For those non-Christians that are beginners, my video is for beginners also. This videos, what you do is just go to YouTube. Go put like Bible story, full story in like maybe 45 minutes and just get a general idea. And then try to learn a little bit more. Ask me questions. You can just go, talk about what Jesus said, what the Bible stories about, how Noah and everything, all the stuff like that. And I tell you, a lot of people, I tell these people, more I tell, the more they believe. But some of them are like, nah, forget it. Are you crazy? Just like Noah's time. It's in the Bible. Okay, Noah's Ark was built probably like 100, 120 years. You have to work on that. 1.5 football field. He's been saying for about 100 years, hey, the flood's coming, start repenting. You got to turn around, repent. Right? Don't fall away from God. You gotta obey God. Okay? But nobody believed him. It says in the Bible, it will be like Noah's time. Okay, so it'll be crazy. Okay, and then basically, to go to heaven is very easy. I tell all my friends at work, I've been working on it for about a couple of years. Look, you kind of read it and go, oh, makes sense. I like it. The more I read it, the more I go into it. YouTube, ChatGPT, Gemini, I do some more research. The more I like it, the more interesting, the more fact. All true, 100%. Okay, the more you do it, the better. Okay, so you read it and then you do what it says. So all of you nice people that I'm making this video for, okay, you're in prison, it's okay. God forgives everybody. If you truly repent, you could be a murderer, you could be the worst kind of human being on earth, but if you truly repent to the Lord and you never want to do it again and don't repeat it, God will forgive you. Okay, nobody's perfect. Okay, I'm a big sinner. I made lots of mistakes. Lots of people in the Bible they're not perfect. There's a lot of examples why people are not perfect. We're not meant to be perfect, okay? There's only one perfect person, okay? And everyone knows who it is, okay? So basically, 3 steps to go to heaven. It's free. Not $1 million, $1 billion. It's free to live forever. Free food, free room, and you enjoy. It's like going to be a big party up there, okay? Yeah! And no sleeping. You're not going to ever get tired. You're going to get glorified, modified bodies. Who is God? Personally, I think God is like the super billionaire engineer of all and super human being. God made earth and heavens in 6 days. Okay, he doesn't just. I don't know what he does. I gotta ask him later. Just maybe I can ask some people later after I pass away. But this is what it basically says. Okay, so number one, read the Bible every day. Do what it says. All you guys are nice, so you can read. You can just go on with your life. Be nice. Okay. And then number 3, you tell your friends, because it says you have to be the light and the salt. Once you know it and you feel it, oh my gosh, thank you, Peter. I love you, Peter. Then what you do is you have to tell your friends and share it. Okay? You have to tell your friends. You have to bear fruit. Okay? And that's basically the story. So that's pretty much it, I guess. And then I'll go into more details later. But if you study it, you'll know it. Okay? Thank you.